everybody, Christine here. I'm just gonna make a quick video to address a lot of the questions that I've had from everybody. So first of all, before you do your nails, usually what I do is I take the Color Street package, open it up. It comes with a nail file, an alcohol prep pad. That's very important. If you reuse your set later and you need an alcohol prep pad, anything will work, or you can just get rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball and rub it down. Then usually the sets have one little perforated side, which I'm not feeling that here. There we go. So you rip them open, and inside are 2 strips of 8, okay? So what you're gonna do with that is for every finger, you can take this and you can hold it up to your finger and see that's obviously gonna be too small for my nail. Let's see, that's obviously gonna be too big. So then you just go and you look for which one. Now this particular strip, there's a couple different choices. So depending on which one I want, for me, usually this one here works on my pinky. This one works on my thumb. Everything in between fits all the fingers in between, but I can use this on any finger, and I can use it on my big toe. And then I use just usually one more of those strips. This one yet, I'm still saving because there's a lot of fun ideas I've seen out there. But unless I were to put 2 of them side to side, that just doesn't really fit any of mine. But I can use it on my toes because my toenails are a little smaller. And also on my toes, you can turn it sideways. So then you'd be able to fit it like that on a toenail that's shorter. So anyway, you go through, you pick out the ones that will fit, tear them off. I usually can get the 2 same nails out of 1 strip. Okay, so those 2 will be 1 strip. 1 strip, 1 strip, 1 strip, okay? My thumbnails, they end up taking 1 apiece. There's a lot of waste, but there's just unfortunately not enough. Now I could do a thumb and maybe another finger. I haven't tried that yet. So it usually takes me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strips to do my nails, okay? So I take and I put in order how I'm gonna do my nails. I get my strips ready. Then when you take off your nail polish, right now I'm using this. It's a little strong, it has some acetone in it, so I would not necessarily recommend that, but I'm cheap, I had it, and I wanna use it up. But a really good one to use that's more gentle is Mineral Fusion. That one does not have acetone in it. Unlike gel nails or acrylics, you do not need to use a nail polish remover with acetone. So when you go to the store and you get some, you can use anything that's gentle for natural nails, anything like that. You do not need acetone. Then what I do is I have these little makeup cotton rounds. I cut them into 4 pieces each because again, I'm cheap. I get some nail polish remover on them. I set it on my finger like that. I take one of these little nail clips, just clip my nail. I do 1 hand at a time. So I would do all 5 nails. It does not take that long. Just a couple minutes, I would say 5 max. So I just let it sit on 1 hand, take off the clip. Sometimes this comes with it, but take off the clip. And then I just push down and pull, and usually the whole nail is right there. And sometimes I have to clean it up a little bit, but that gets it off super quick. You certainly can use a cotton ball, anything like that, and just do that. I haven't tried these kind, but I remember I used to use those long ago. Then just cut your nails to length, file your nails, then you can buff them. That's always good for the health of your nails. If you use a glass nail file, which a lot of you have gotten one of these from us as a gift, these are said to seal the keratin layers of your nail together. So they're supposed to be really good on your nails. They will grind down a nail very fast. You can just go very gently with these. Now, I have had people say to me, what do they mean when they say file in one direction? What they mean is on old TV shows, you always saw the lady going like this. That's two directions. You can either just go like that, pick it up, go again, or you can go in this direction up and in this direction up or down, either way. But you just don't want to saw back and forth. If you saw back and forth, that is not good for your nails, and that's not what one direction means. All right, so we got our nails the way we want them. We got the polish off. I've also been asked, does it ruin your nails? So you can see I left a couple naked nails there for you. No, my nails are in good shape. They're good and hard, not discolored. That's another thing, a color like this. Sometimes when you would take it off of regular nail polish, it would leave your nails stained a little bit. So I don't have to worry about that. So then you take the nail prep pad, get it? You wipe down all of your fingers that you're gonna do, okay? So I did mine in advance, so you don't have to watch me do 10 nails, although at this point it doesn't take me that long. After I get all my nails, then I go and I just do my fingernail pads, just in case there's any oils on those, okay? Then you take the strip you're gonna use. There's a clear piece on top. You take that off. Then you grab by the gray strip, peel that off. Now, note, I put mine back on the backing. That's just for ease of handling, but do keep in mind, this side sticks. So if I was to stick this nail on that, I'm not getting it off. This side is non-stick. So if you are gonna use this method, be careful. So you take off that extra little piece, get rid of that. Then you put it in your nail, okay? You don't wanna go down too far. You don't wanna be on the cuticle. You wanna get it straight. So let's say I put it like this, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm not straight on my nail. You can pull it off, and you can reposition it, okay? So one thing a lot of people say to do is start on a side. Oops. Start on this side and go over. Okay, so that covered my nail pretty good. I move this back and just smooth it down on your nail. Then I take my thumbnail. This is just what I do to reuse strips. I push down like this, and that will cut it off. Okay, and that's the rest of my strip. So as you can see, what I had left over was quite a lot. So there's my fingernail. I'm just gonna smooth it down. There's a little bit on the skin over here. It does not stick to skin, and later on that will be a problem. So I just take my fingernail, lightly kind of perforate, and just cut it and pull off the extra, okay? This side was good. If you get it on your cuticle, just do the same thing. If you just push with a nail, that's why we do our thumbnails last, because they make really good pushers. So then just push really good, kind of get it under the end. I worry about taking off the excess when I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna take the piece that I have left over, and I don't need that on that one. I'm just gonna stick it on this nail. There we go, that looks, oh. Okay, I purposely got it on the cuticle there. You can pull a little. You can pull a little with the sides to tuck it under. Okay. Now it didn't get very much on the edge, but I did get on the cuticle, like I told you not to do. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna push at my cuticle. And I'm just gonna clean that up. Okay. So now there's two done. Still have the ends to deal with. Now, what Creative Memories, I used to do that too. What Color Street says to do. Take off the clear, take off the strip, take off that little backing gently. The official Color Street way is you put it on your nail. Once you get it where you like it, then you can do it. Push it down. So you'd see I would have a good amount of excess if I did keep that, but unfortunately it's just never enough for that. They say smooth it down really good. Then they say pull the sides, tuck it under like that, kind of pinch it. That tucks it really nice around the sides. Go like that. They say take the nail file and you can gently go down like this. That will cut it loose. I've also found you can just press. If you press with your finger, they do cut pretty easily. There we go. So that's all the extra piece that I have. You cannot unfold these. So this is all stuck to itself. This is useless. But you could see I could do a different nail with that. This one has a little bit. I picked the really wide one so that I would have to do this for you. So you can see you can just pick it off. You can also use a little orange stick and do the same thing. Okay. Push with the stick. There you go. There's that nail. Now, when I'm done, I usually take a couple of minutes and just continue to go around every single nail and push it down really, really, really good. Make sure it's adhered very well. Make sure there's nothing I need to take off. Then you can take this and in one direction, you don't want to go at an angle like this because you're going to reveal some of the white of your nail. I just go underneath my nail and just slide across. Okay, and then the little piece that's left over will come right off. Okay, it's as easy as that. You can use little pusher sticks to help adhere things down. You can, these also have a edge on the side. You could do that if you wanted to. You can use the orange stick. I wouldn't push things on that because it is kind of sharp on the end. These are much better for that, but you can use that to push it down really good if you want to. Then you need to let it, before you put anything else on top of it, if you're gonna do a top coat, you need to just let it kind of cure for a little bit, maybe an hour or so before you add anything. Sometimes it'll last me a week like this easily. I do work at a hospital. I wash my hands a lot. With that and with all the hand sanitizers, sometimes it destroys it. So sometimes if I really want to lock it in and make it super hard, like I'm gonna do gardening or something, then I will put a top coat on it. There's a Sally Hansen Instant Dry that literally dries instantly. I've also used OPI Rapid Dry. This one's a pumping. This works really good on any of the solid colors. Kind of makes it so any ridges and stuff like that you can't see. And then another thing that I didn't tell you about is sometimes in between manicures, I use OPI nail strengthener. Just brush that on, it's clear. The only thing about that, you saw me repositioning the nails. As long as it's naked, natural nail, you can do that. If you have something like this, a nail strengthener down, a lot of times it gets stuck and it doesn't reapply or reposition easily. Also to keep in mind, if you're gonna do an overlay, you wanna put there's like dog bones, there's lines, there's polka dots. Once I have polish on, those are much harder to reposition. So if you are going to use any of those, just be really, really careful when you put it on and position it correctly first. Don't let it get down very much because you're going to have a hard time pulling it off. I hope that answers the majority of the questions. I hope you have fun, mix your manis up, and good luck to you. Thanks.